Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. For today, I have to go to work at Rite Aid. I sound very ill. I sounded worse this morning, so I called in sick at Family Dollar because I sound bad now. I sounded really bad this morning, and when I woke up, my eyeballs were sealed shut. So, you know, fun times and all that. Anyway, I figured we could, I'm gonna sneeze. We could do a full face of new to me, maybe new to you products, because I do have several. There will be some products that are like new-ish, maybe I've used them before, but yeah, I went to Ulta the other day and I have a few things, and I've been in a bougie kind of mood. So with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so I did my brows and primer off camera just because neither one of those products are even remotely close to new. I've used them before here. So the first thing we're going to be trying out is the Revlon Color Stay 24 Hours foundation. This one is for combination oily skin. I have like dryish skin, which is why I kind of use more of a hydrating primer. But we're going to give it a try. Yes, we're going to give it a try. How about we're going to give it a try, Shanna? A try, friend. You know, just a little try, a little go round, if you will. And I'm going to be using this is like a Morphe brush or something. I thought it was a Shop Miss A one. Just going to do 2 pumps right on the brush. And then kind of that little bit, and then just go in and blend it in, buff it in. So first thing I notice is that the coverage is really good. Like, my face is naturally very flushed, especially like now that I'm all congested and everything. I have like a lot of redness in my face. I have a lot of congestion in my face, but I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but just look at how even, like, it still looks very skin-like, but it's just even me out. And the color match to my neck is also really good, so I'm very pleased with this so far. Obviously, I've only had it on for like 10 seconds, so time will tell, but I figure I can do a little check-in tonight after I get out of work, because I don't get out of work till 9, so, you know, I figure I can do that. Yeah, it's really pretty. It's not super full coverage. Like, it's enough to even you out, get rid of your redness and stuff, but you can still see like some of my acne scars and like that spot right there. How the hell? So it's not like super duper full coverage, but it is enough coverage to offer something. So there's that. So I just did my concealer, but for concealer, all I did was use my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. There's nothing new or interesting about it. I love it. It's the only concealer I use for the most part anymore. But for powder, I bought the NARS pressed powder in the shade Cliff. This was recommended by Jamie Page. It is a very thin compact, so I don't know how travel friendly it would be, but this is the powder. It looks like it's just going to be a translucent powder. So I'm going to take, this is technically a blush brush, but it'll work. Ooh. And just kind of set under my eye. along my nose a little bit, and just like set my lid down a little. Because I am going to be going in with like a cream bronzer and such, and I don't want that to interfere with that. I'm really sorry that I'm snuffing. Like I said, my nose is like plugged. So for bronzers, I have a few. I've tried one of them already, so we might go with the one I haven't tried. I have the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in the shade Light Medium, which is this one. And this is what it looks like swatched. So it is like a really nice tone. There's that blended out. But I think I want to do something a little bit more like sculpted. And while that's a sculpting product, it's not going to be sculpting on me. That's going to be a bronzer on me. So I also have the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Kissed Glow Bronzer in the shade Fair Pale, which is much cooler and pigmented. So there's the Charlotte Tilbury, there's the Makeup by Mario. So since I want to like actually like sculpt my cheekbones a little bit, I'm gonna take this brush. This one's from Morphe 2. It's an E63 brush. If you get no other Morphe brush, like I don't care if you don't ever buy a Morphe brush again. I'm not affiliated with them. I'm not big enough to be affiliated with them. I don't think I would become affiliated with them. This brush is the shit. It's so good. I'm going to take it and I'm going to tap it into the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. And then just kind of sculpt. Like that, and then I'm gonna take what's left. Like I don't want to get anything else on my brush. Just gonna go around the forehead, kind of brush that up into my hairline. Like that. My nose is running. And also do a little baby bit on my nose. And then I'm just gonna have that in. So this is a much, if you have this product, I don't know that you would like this one because it is very blendable, but it is stiffer, if that makes sense. Like it is, I feel like a little bit more of a dry cream bronzer than what the Mario one is. Like this one is a soft sculpt, this one is just a sculpt. But look at what it did for my cheekbones. It looks like I've shaved some pounds off my face, which have not. Most definitely have not done that. But it does, it blends in really nice. This shade, because it is so cool tone, is actually a really good contour shade for really pale skin. But I do I don't know what I want to do. because I could do this as like the cream bronzer and set my whole face. Otherwise, yesterday while I was at Ulta, I bought the ColourPop press bronzer and I bought the MAC one too. And I think I want to try the MAC one. So I might just take this powder and kind of set where I need to set. But first, I'm gonna do a liquid blush. Yes, a blush. This one is from grwm in the shade Devoted, because I am devoted to you. And I'm just going to do a little dot, 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 like that. So not too much, hopefully. And then I'm gonna go, what do I want to use? Probably this brush, I think. And just kind of buff that in. And that's just like a nice rosy pink color. It's not lifting my foundation at all. And it does blend really nicely, and it also like just kind of adds to the glow. So I'm gonna go set the rest of my face with this really quick and I'll be right back. We have set the face. That blush is still peeking through really nicely. Traffic is rude, I'm sorry. But what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to take this brush and I'm going to take the MAC, what is this? Matte Light Golden Skin Finish Bronzer. Here's the shade, and I'm going to just kind of lightly bronze right in between like that blush and bronzer, the Charlotte Tilbury one, just because like I said earlier, that one is more of a contoury type situation, and this one is just going to add warmth back into my face, which is all I really want right now. I will say my skin looks so good right now. It looks healthy. It looks glowy. And I don't know if it's the powder or if it's the foundation or maybe like the combo of the two. But my skin is looking, she's looking pretty damn good, actually, right now. And that foundation has been on for probably like a solid 15-20 minutes now. Sorry, like I said, my allergies are kicking in really bad. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use I got 2 palettes yesterday too. I got Pearls and On Point and Sage the Day. So I don't think either one of these are new. I know the Sage the Day one isn't. But we have this one, which is like really pretty, like pinky purpley cool tones, like pastel-y cool tones. Or we have this one, which is like different soft green tones. And I think I just want to do like a softer eye look, but still pretty. So I think I'm gonna go in with the Sage the Day palette. I forgot they took the mirrors out of these. That's unfortunate. So I guess let's do this. I'm gonna go in first with the shade Sips Tea, which is this top right shade. It's like a very pale green right here. And just kind of dust that through my eye socket, the crease, the eyeball, whatever you want to call it. I'm not expecting anything bad from this palette. I mean, it is ColourPop, and I really do enjoy their formula. It's actually been a while since I bought anything from them, shockingly enough. And then I want to go in with the Keep Calm, which is a slightly darker green. It's the second one on the left hand side, and just kind of run that through the outer 2/3 of the eye. It's not as pigmented as I thought it would be, which is odd because I normally don't have an issue with pigment from ColourPop. I mean, it's there. It's just not popping out like they normally do. So I guess what I'm gonna do next then is go in with the Smudge Me, which is the darkest shade in the palette. It is the last one on the third row. And I'm just going to put that on the outer corner and kind of smudge it out, blend it out, just like very imprecisely. Like, I'm not looking for perfection with this. Like I said, it's just going to be a very soft eye look. Now I gotta balance up this eye. Okay, maybe a slightly less soft look than what I had originally intended. I'm gonna go back in with the Keep Calm shade. And just blend that through that area. Just so. See, that's much more what I was going for. This, I don't know. It's not as pigmented as what I thought it was, because like this shade was fine as far as I could tell. I wasn't expecting much from that. And the Smudge Me shade was also fine because that gave me the pigment I was looking for. But this Keep Calm shade, I thought it was going to be more green than what it is. And it's just a little bit disappointing, I think. But I guess I'm going to go in with this shimmer that's called Retreat Me. And just kind of pat that. All over. That's pretty though. That is really pretty. Okay, I like that. I don't have a new powder blush that I'm gonna try. I'm not even gonna put on a powder blush, for being completely honest. And as for like mascara and lip, which is all I really have left. Oh no, I have a highlight I could do. I'm just gonna go on with MAC Spice Buxom in the shade Boss and my Benefit Bad Gal Bang. Okay. I forgot that I actually do have a new powder blush that we can try. Ooh, somebody's been into my stuff. I forgot about it. This is the Rimmel Maxi Blush in the shade Wild Card. I've never tried this before. It is like a little bit darker, but you know, we can try it. So I'm gonna take that same brush I used for the bronzer, kind of tap off, and then just keep it a little bit more focused on the back part of my cheekbone. Keep it really high, like that. Yeah, that's really pretty. And that actually kind of helps to enhance the sculpt. Like, it helps with the illusion of the sculpt. So last step is going to be the highlighter. My new highlighter is from ColourPop. It is a pressed highlighter. I've only ever used like those giant Super Shock highlighters that they've come out with, but this one is just like really pretty and I wanted to try it. So I'm gonna take a ColourPop brush actually and just load up the powder and then see if we can catch it. I'm not seeing anything. There it is. That's really pretty. Call me crazy, but I like highlight. Right there. Just a little bit on my nose. There. So I'd say everything was pretty much a success as far as like what I've tried that was new. I really like this foundation. I really love the NARS powder. And I think I like how subtle this bronzer is. The blush is really pretty. The highlighter, as far as I can tell, is really pretty. We'll see how it lasts. I am going to go put on setting spray just to like give everything a fair shot. The only thing I don't like, honestly, is the eyeshadow. And that's just because the shades I picked were not as giving to me as what I was hoping they were going to be. But anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please do not forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I would very much greatly appreciate it. Let me know what you guys want to see. Avery, you're the one that was texting me and asking me to do content. Here's your content, friend. Let me know what you want to see. All right, have a great day, guys. Bye.